Hello, this is Greg Berg with the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District, giving you the weekly conservation update. From the Conservation Office, a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you about today is the 2019 Farmers Fair. That is coming up on Thursday, March 7th, and that's going to be starting at 9:20 in the morning and ending about 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Now, the 9:20 is when the actual program starts. The doors will open. Registration begins at 8 o'clock in the morning. In the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District and the Natural Resources Conservation Service are excited to bring you the Farmers Fair for the third year in a row. This will not be your ordinary workshop. The Farmers Fair is designed to provide a lively, interactive learning opportunity. There'll be a grandstand with a variety of speakers and a midway full of vendors offering the most recent information on products and services and space to socialize, which is always important at these events, to bounce ideas off from each other. As you enter, you'll have the opportunity to go through that midway, breaks, donuts, coffee, beverages are included. That'll start again at 8 o'clock, and welcome and opening remarks begin at 9:20, like I said before. And then 9:30, Jennifer Kaminsky and Lee Zabinski are going to talk about where to go, who to talk to when seeking approval for tiling and ditching. And then at 10 o'clock, we'll have climate conditions, outlook, and larger trends in Minnesota with Dr. Kenneth Blumenfield from Minnesota Department of Natural Resources. 10:30, we'll have a break in the midway to visit with the vendors, grab yourself a beverage and maybe a snack, and visit with fellow farmers as well. 11 o'clock, we'll start back up with how to tile and ditch with water resources in mind. Joe Magner with the University of Minnesota and producer Jim Barchinger will be talking about how to tile and ditch and what you can do to have clean water in conjunction with proper drainage. Lunch will be provided in the vendor area, the midway, and open for networking time. So we have an hour-long lunch to spend with each other and get to know each other and talk about what we're doing out there on the landscape. 1 o'clock, Tim Redditz from Discovery Farms will talk about what we're seeing and the Discovery Farms and tile monitoring. 1:30, does organic matter really matter? Jody Jong Hughes from the University of Minnesota Extension and Dan Lai, farmer from the area. 2:15, we'll have a break in the midway, one last chance to visit with the vendors and talk with others. Grab probably a cookie, something to drink again, and then come back and wrap it up with do cover crops reduce nitrate leaching? Brad Carlson with the University of Minnesota Extension. The last thing we'll do is a raffle drawing, and if you've registered and you attend all day, you're going to be able to qualify, I should say, for one of 5 $100 Mills Fleet Farm gift cards. So there's a little bonus for the knowledge that you're going to gain and sticking around for the entire day. So again, this is the 2019 Farmers Fair, Thursday, March 7th. Starts at 9:20 with the program, goes till 3:30. Registration begins at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's at the Roadside Tavern, Roscoe, Minnesota. Same location as last year. Hope to see you there. Registration information is on the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District website. The other thing I want to talk to you about is snow removal during the winter, obviously, and we've been getting a little snow here the last couple days. Thought it was time to hit on pollution-free snow removal. Snow removal is not one size fits all. You can do it better, cheaper, and pollution-free. And you might say, well, how does snow removal have any impact on pollution? Well, water pollution from salt or chlorides is widespread in Minnesota, and the wide variety or majority of that comes from de-icers used in winter maintenance, so salt. A single teaspoon of salt pollutes 5 gallons of water. A 50-pound bag pollutes 10,000 gallons of water. And salt becomes invisible shortly after it is applied because it dissolves and becomes difficult and costly to remove. So, if you do this yourself, as far as snow removal, stay on top of your winter maintenance and become kind of a leader on how you do that and keep things clean. How can you minimize your salt use? Well, the first thing is to shovel, use a snowblower, snowplow, or ice scraper. The more snow and ice you remove manually, the less salt you will have to use and the more effective it can be if you do use a little bit of salt. You may even decide that salt isn't needed. And remember that 15 degrees Fahrenheit or colder is too cold for most salts. So it really isn't effective to apply it if it's colder than that out. So don't apply it and just expect it to do something, because it's just going to run off and be in that form that will pollute our waters. The other thing is that if you're driving down the road or going through a parking lot, just slow down. If we have slippery conditions, just slow down a little bit. Be patient. Sometimes salt doesn't work right away. It doesn't help to apply just more salt. Sweep up any extra. That's the last thing. So if you end up with extra salt that's out there after everything's melted and dried off, then use that salt or sand somewhere else or throw it away. So this is just a way for you to keep that chloride out of our water. It does affect our water, and once it's in there, it's very difficult and costly to remove. So that is the weekly conservation update. My name is Greg Berg with the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District. You have yourself a great day and a great week. Thank you.